getting our gear all ready for the Red River annual trip, number 2. Bert got in yesterday. We just pulled the boat out of the garage, took the top down, and made sure it was running and everything. We were going to spend the day getting ready to go, and we'll be taking off early in the morning and head up to meet Joe and Brian and David. This is just some of our gear. We haven't done all of the food buying and all that yet. Here's our new bunks that I built this year. Got the old truck looking pretty good. Had to do quite a little bit of body work to get her presentable this year, but by golly, it's looking pretty nice now. This happens to be one of the few nice days we've seen around here all summer and spring and summer long. Hope it stays this way. I could use a week of sunshine as well as everybody else in Iowa, I'm sure.
While we're leaving Iowa, heading into Minnesota, you can see some of the flooding that's occurred in northern Iowa.
Hey, Bert and I are in Minnesota. We are about 40 miles south of Sleepy Eye, running about an hour behind schedule, hour and a half behind schedule. We had to leave home twice this morning. We went 10 miles and blew a heater hose, so we taped that up, drove back home and fixed it. Left at 6 the first time and about 7:25 the second time, but we've gone about 200 miles now, and we're finally getting there. We'll probably get the river a little bit later this time, but it's beautiful weather so far. Getting a little bit away from the heavy water stuff, I think, now. Got Bert driving over here. He's got a long way to go yet, a lot of gas I'm going to rest through.
I'm down to about a quarter of a tank, John.
Yeah, I bet. We'll get some video up here when we find something that looks like it's interesting. Coming into the Minnesota River Valley, just north of Redwood Falls. We're on about our third detour here now. We're having a heck of a time just getting up the interstate. A lot of construction, I suppose a lot of it's bridges washed out and whatnot. We're going to get a look at the river down here. Hey, we're coming up on the Minnesota River. It's still flooding out in the fields around here. It looks about the same as it does on the Des Moines, down around home. We're glad to get across here because hopefully we can stop having all these detours now. You can see they've had plenty of water, just like us. We still got quite a ways to go up the interstate. We probably got 225 miles left to go yet. We'll get some more later.
Holding up fairly well.
Getting ready to be there.
Shortly.
Okay, here we are.
About an hour that spent actually.
It's about 6 o'clock. We're catching all kinds of crap from these guys. We made many detours, and of course I told you earlier about the problem this morning. We're getting ready to set this thing up now and get the boat. These guys got theirs all in the water, and they look pretty sad compared to what ours look like. But these people here are that's Bert working, the other 3 standing around coaching. That's my nephew David here in the t-shirt on this end, and standing by him is my nephew Brian. That's Kenneth's boy. And of course then Joe, you recognize him with a big mouth from last year. Hasn't caught much, but they're sure giving us a lot of static about being so late. So we got to put this up and get it in the river. We'll take some more video then. We got some neighbors here. They're out camping. Looks like they're about ready to have a picnic. Gonna stay most of the night, I guess. I think I heard him say. We're getting about ready to go, so we'll be getting some more later. We got Bert storing things away in the boat. We got the boat in the water. Probably another 5 minutes here is about all it'll take. And then we'll hopefully be able to get out on the river.
You guys are real slow launching the boat. That's all I can say.
Hey, here we are. A couple miles up the river now from the bridge. This is Brian and David's, whatever they want to refer to it as.
The bed sled. Our campsite.
This sucker's huge. Crude rude, but looks like it might work.
Look how neat ours is.
And here's Bert. Of course, he's packed ours pretty well. He's got some more work on that to do tomorrow. And then we got Joe's over here. This is Joe's second try.
The rebuild.
And we just told him that he will most likely need a few more tries in order to get this thing functional to the degree that it's going to be necessary to be anyway.
Far superior to yours.
And we kind of ain't doing nothing right now. Joe wants to go fishing, and then he wants to eat.
Nobody else wants to.
We just kind of want to sit here and drink beer and rest. It's been a long day. Got a lot of gear out here in the river, I'll say that. And haven't caught many fish. What? You guys said you caught some small catfish.
Yeah, well, I think you put worms on it. You'll catch catfish till you can't believe.
Eating size?
Oh yeah, they are. They are.
About half of them,
Yeah,
maybe.
some of them were, some of them were
Borderline.
River's,
John got to have a fish right tomorrow night.
well, maybe we can. River's kind of muddy.
Oh, they're mean little batches.
We haven't really had a chance to give it a reasonable try yet. Bert and I won't even get our poles out till tomorrow. And Joe, he probably won't catch anything for tomorrow, so won't make much difference.
You know better than that, Joe.
At any rate, we're just kind of relaxing.
Tomorrow
We finally
the
all
war
got here, and that's good enough for one day.
That's right.
We've had a tough day, Bert and I, anyhow.
I got a nest that tree up there.
Sunday morning on the river. Looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day. 30% chance of rain, partly cloudy. It's about, what time is that? 7:03, I guess. Yep. Bert's got a big catfish on here. Last night we wound up, I caught a 15-pounder and Bert caught a 13. Joe tried to claim them both. Oh, they're big fish. And
These guys have
we haven't caught a little one yet. They're just plain big. This one's probably going to run 15 pounds again at least, and we're going to help Bert get it in here whenever he gets it tired out. He's had it on there for about 15 minutes already, and I'll try to get him back on the video. And say they're ready. Joe's got the net.
Well, I don't know where he is yet or not, Jen.
And every time Bert thinks he's ready,
You know, first got my fishing
fish
rod, my
decides
bait.
he's not yet. This is the river. I'll show that later. Maybe you can see it over there while I'm waiting. The brown and the green, you can see they've had flood up here just like Iowa.
He's no small fish.
He's no small one. He's not a big one last night.
Come on, Bert.
Get here where I can see him. I'm
All right, Lord.
getting him a little closer here now, but he sure hasn't got him in the net by any means yet. This is probably a, no, it's only about 10, Bert. You're going downhill.
All right, Bert. You on top there?
Joe would stick the net down in the water. He'd have a better chance of netting him, wouldn't he, Bert? I think we're about to get him here now. There he is.
He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he's only about a 10-pounder, and he Joe.
He's little. What do you mean 10 pounds?
Little one
compared to last
compared
night,
to
Bert.
this
That's
last one.
12
Boy,
pounds.
those were 2
12
months.
pounds is an ounce. Think so?
We'll get him out.
10 pounds, Bert.
Okay, there it is. It's probably 10, but
I'll guarantee
we're gonna,
it's not as big as the two we caught last
yeah,
night.
we're
It's
gonna
12.
weigh it.
I'd say it's 10, Bert.
Let's see, we're using Joe's scale, so I suppose it ought to be accurate. Shouldn't Bert? He doesn't believe our scale.
Not one of those Bert scales. Hey, get your glasses there, Bert. Let's make sure this is an honest weighing.
I don't have my glasses. Where are they, fellas?
There,
Right, Joe.
Bert.
Here's mine.
Okay,
That fish,
we
you know more than 10.
nephews are downriver here, about 300-400 yards. We took the 15-pounder down and threw it in their bunks with them last night, just for the heck of it.
Where do you read this, Joe?
Huh?
Where do you read? I think it's 11 pounds.
I can believe it. Nope, not for Bert.
Yeah, it's probably about right.
Throw him back in your net, Bert. Just hang a net and all over here. See, boy, we're gonna kill it.
Yeah, I'm
Grab
gonna.
the gills.
Okay, now we're.
Getting official weight on this sucker.
Okay, let's see that. This has to be the official weight because Joe's doing it. See.
Yep, I'll tell you, Bert. You had him right. He's right about 11 pounds.
7-pound channel. So we have caught. Let's see, 15, 13, 28, 39 pounds of
Plus,
fish.
I had one, John. At least that big this
And they're
morning.
getting smaller.
Yeah. We better move.
We gotta get
These
turned
dang fish
the
get
other way
smaller.
again.
That's part of the river. All right, Bert. I think we ought to let him go, hadn't we? Yeah.
There's my bunk. Bert's already started to put his away. And those are on the new footlockers I made for the trip this year.
Kind of hard to see it all.
We got her
that stuff,
fixed up
right?
pretty nice here, made stove stand. We'll show all that later when we get it tidied up a little bit. Got the nephews coming up the river. I suppose they must just finish breakfast and now they're gonna be heading out for some
They didn't catch the fish we caught.
fishing.
Pray that thing will get airborne any minute.
Wait till they get a little. Boy, is a summer egg.
What you did this morning?
Wait till they hear about the fish we caught.
How many more of those things did you catch last night?
We only caught, what, 3 of them weighed better than 10 pounds out here. Plus, I had one on this morning and my reel got screwed up. I lost him. He's nothing. We had 4 of them weighed at least 10 pounds. This one's 15, what?
15, 13, and 11.
Yeah, we caught 11 pounder this morning. Nope.
Oh.
You can stop that kind of weight with that.
They're trying to pull my boat apart. That doggone huge monster will probably pull mine right in half. Joe's got one here. I don't think we figured out what size it is yet. How many you say you think it is, Joe? He's about 7 or 8, at least. Why don't you weigh it, Joe? And
We'll log it in.
okay, Joe's weighing that fish now. Huh? 10? Yeah, Bert just got one on my pole there. Bert.
Not much.
Yeah, we're gonna wait on this one for a bit. Well, we were taking a shot at Bert, or at Joe, with his 12 or whatever that was. Something hit my pole, and Bert's pulling that in here, and it's darn near the same size, I think. I'm gonna have to put this on pause until I help Bert get it in and then we'll hold it up again. Okay, this is the one Bert got. We just got in here now. It's running a little above 9 pounds. And nice fish, Bert. Well, he's not too tired yet, apparently. So, boy, we're sure catching some whopper fish this time. This is only Sunday morning. And we're worried about keeping enough bait to catch these things. But
Let him go?
yep, we're ready to go. Okay, it's now Sunday evening, and the Armada is together once again. It's Brian and David way over there.
Got some
And,
kind of music on the news.
Joe's boat's in the middle, and
You always hear when you get away.
ours is over here, and Bert's playing chef right now.
It's not my
And
choice either, but
we've done pretty good today.
Having happy hour.
We're having happy hour, yeah, it's dinner time. We're grilling some hamburgers and potatoes.
That's what I listen to a lot.
Oh, there you are.
We showed you some fish. We didn't show you all of them. We'll hopefully catch a lot more of them yet. They're predicting some weather tonight. So hopefully wind won't be one of them. So far the fishing's really been great. Our big problem has been to get bait for Bert's toonie and with a charcoal grill and Joe's boat. We said over there to let it smoke him out instead of that. We're going to stay here a while and we'll probably go tie up somewhere else for the night. We're going to try to close things down tonight.
Not ready to throw the hamburgers on.
Be ready for the wind.
You two are mine?
Ryan and David just joined us. They found out that the fish have been biting the last couple hours just like we did. So it'll start up again. We're confident.
Oh.
Getting the water line. We figured that the
We're thinking about
flood line is about an even 10 feet above river level where it's at right now.
You guys got up here for a bit?
Okay, this is Monday, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Monday evening. Didn't take any video today. I didn't have it with me. I was in Joe's boat. And Bert went to town with the boys to do a beer run. Bert's fixing hors d'oeuvres here at the moment. And I think he's got one of those before dinner drinks that we're probably going to have.
Absolutely.
We having trouble getting bait. The weather's fine. We've been hearing a lot of bad weather reports or forecasts and whatnot, but they've never had it. And now we're into a north wind, and looks like another day. I'll turn that around a little bit later. I'm hearing the boats looking at Joe and Bert. We're tied together. We're gonna eat.
Short line, small bait, big fish.
Boy, we have caught some big fish, but having a whole lot of trouble getting bait. I caught a 10-pounder this morning on a little tiny hunk of worm by accident. And the boys went down the bottom of the bait, so we're probably gonna take it easy here for a little while.
I saw the wind blowing
And
off,
eat,
Bert.
and then go out and try fishing again. Nephews are down the river a little ways. It's supposed to be nice for a couple of days now, thank goodness. And hopefully we're going to catch a bunch of fish. We'll get back here after I get at a different position. I'll come back a little bit later when the sun gets down. Can't turn into it right now. Boat's doing great. You can begin to see a little bit of those foot lockers there, Bert and I's bunks. I've been making those and working on them the last couple of months or so. And it's kind of shabby now, but really it's not too bad. The kitchen here with the stove on it. And a little bit of other junk. We're really pretty well organized, relatively speaking. So we'll be back a little later. Okay, got off to a false start there. We've had dinner now. And Bert and I are just kind of sitting here and enjoying the evening on Monday evening. The guys just passed us. We're trying to catch catfish. We're, what are we, Bert? We're about 15 river miles below where we started, up above where we started, I guess, huh? And it's turned into a gorgeous night. Clouds have disappeared entirely. It's supposed to get down to 16 and stay clear. And then it's supposed to be a high of 80 tomorrow, so we're not going to be hurting any on the weather, I don't think, for a day or so. Hope this thing is focusing. It's still looking kind of wacko. Hope the camera's doing what it's supposed to do, even though I don't seem to be doing what I'm supposed to do. We're waiting for Joe to pick the place to stay tonight, and then we're going to go tie up beside him, and we'll probably try fishing till well past dark and whatnot. We've caught a bunch of fish. I added them up. It was 114 pounds about 2 hours ago that we caught, and that just represents the ones that are over 5 pounds. We don't weigh anything under that. So fishing has been real great. A little tough getting bait. We'll probably get back here if I can catch the guys a little later on tonight before it's dark. Get something of that. Hey, this is a test. It's about 10:15 or so on Monday night. We'd like to get some night video. And got Joe's light, big light on here now. And it still looks awful dark to me. We'll have to wait and see when we get home, I guess. We'll have to cut this out if it's all that bad. But we're set up for the night. Bert has put the bunks together and whatnot. And Joe is tied to us over here, and he's the one holding the light. That's his boat. He just got his bunk all up. Boys are downstream somewhere. And hopefully we're going to get someone catching big catfish, and then we're going to have all this light, and then there's going to be more than just the one Joe's got here. And we'll see if we can't catch something at night. Somebody catching a big fish at night.
All right,
can't
I know
meet,
bugs
so
are getting thick.
more later.
Well, Joe, I'm damn
Got
pleased.
Joe working on a catfish here. This is what is it, Tuesday, isn't it, Bert?
Tuesday morning.
And beautiful morning. Hopefully we'll do a little better on the fishing today. Biggest problem, like I said earlier, is bait. I seem to be having a focus problem here, Bert. I hope it's coming back in somehow or another. Seems to be working all right, or the lens is moving anyway. Hope this isn't a blurry video for the people watching it. Anyhow, Joe's starting out the morning here with about an 8-pounder, he thought. We'll hopefully see a lot bigger ones than that before the day's over. Tuesday morning again. Bert and I are just sitting here fishing a big drift. You notice Bert deteriorates rapidly out here. He's looking pretty bad, and it's only Tuesday already. Really a nice day, but the fish aren't hitting too good yet. Hopefully we'll get into something better. We're right by a great big old bunch of logs and things here. Guys are all down the river a ways. Gives you a good indication of the flood level here. That's about the bank level, I think, where that water line is. As soon as it goes out of the banks, it must spread miles wide. We've got it figured that must be just about 10 feet above the water level right now. And in some places the water level is almost what you'd call flooding. But it's really been nice for boating. We've lucked out on the weather so far. And it's supposed to have sunny and warm today and the same thing tomorrow. So we may be all right weather-wise yet this week, hopefully. Yeah, finally little action here. Bert's hooked into something pretty good size, isn't it, Bert? Huh? You losing?
No.
He's should be pretty good because it's pulling real heavy and real slow. See the line there. He's way down yet, huh?
He's not wanting to come in.
No, I'll get a little more of this when he gets it up a little closer. But he's fighting a pretty good size in here now. Up here now, and boy, it is a whopper. We can get it in. He looks to be 12 or 10 to 12. Bert's had him on here for quite a little while now, trying to tire him out. Okay, there we got him in the net now. We're gonna shut this off, and I'll get back here when Bert gets... Okay, Bert's got it in the boat here now, and gonna weigh it. Looks like 10, 11 pounds to me, Bert.
Even 10, John.
Even 10 pounds, he says, so darn nice catfish. Okay, he's gonna pick it up here if he can. This is the first nice fish that Bert's caught since yesterday, and I haven't even caught a nice fish since yesterday yet. But he's a nice big catfish, isn't he, Bert? Okay, well, we'll hope we get a lot more of them to show you. Bert is gonna make me look awfully bad today. He's got another one here. We don't.
It's a nice fish, but
He says he doesn't think it's as big. He's gonna wear him out here, and then we'll get him up closer and get a look at him, maybe. Bert just lost that one. Can't win them all. Hold that bait up there, Bert. We'll show them what we're using for bait. What we do is we get about a 10 to 12 inch long, these are suckers, and then we cut baits about the size that Bert's got there. You can see it's a pretty good sized mouthful, but that's what you need to catch a big catfish. Gonna get it this time. Look at that thing, folks. That's a good 10. Boy, you better leave that out there a little while, Bert. He ain't ready yet. We're gonna move right after this one, Bert. I'm tired of this. The only thing I can take credit for here is picking the spot. I'm gonna stop this and get a net. See if I can help him get that in now. Got him in. And now he's gonna weigh it. Looks like, I'm guessing a little higher than the last one. We'll have to see here.
11 and a half, John.
11 and a half pounds. Golly, gained a pound and a half in 5 minutes, Bert. I thought it was the same one he had before. You can tell just by looking at it, it's a little bigger. Okay, Bert's got him out of the net and all that. Look at that son of a gun.
Okay, I got it. He's about 2 by thumb.
I don't think you're any match for that fish, Bert. There it is. Okay, 11 and a half pounds. Was that it, Bert?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bloody.
Well, I'm kind of under the gun here to do something now.
Well, he's going back in.
He's definitely got me whipped. Here's David and Brian. We haven't seen them since yesterday evening. They were a little below us, and we're coming down. We're going to see if they got anything to have bragging rights over. This is quite a rig they've got here. We're kind of driving and taking video at the same time here, so this might be a little jerky. Okay, I think I'll shut her off. These guys are having lunch here. My golly, it's only 11 o'clock in the morning and they're eating. Yeah, he caught him on right up where the stream comes in up there.
We've been fishing hard since 7:30 and don't have much to show for it.
I lost another.
We tried in the drifts to begin with, and it just didn't do it.
Where'd you catch your fish today, Bert?
Right out in the current, off of the side across from where that creek comes in up there around the weeds and whatnot.
John took the place because of the shading.
Yeah.
Try some different water.
We tried 4 or 5 different spots. 4 different spots, I guess.
How long ago did Joe go by?
About an hour, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna go on down ways.
I think the fishing water is better downstream from here than it is up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna try just off the weeds and the shallower points again. We're still hoping to catch some bait fish out of this river instead of the ones we bought. However, those suckers obviously work from the look of what Bert's done here in the last couple hours. Golly, here we are again. Joe pulled up, was going to give us some bait.
I didn't say I was going to give you anything. Now you guys got it all figured out.
And while we were sitting there, that doggone Bert has got another one on, and I'm going to quit getting this camera out if he doesn't let me catch one. We don't know what size it is, but it seems to be bending it pretty well. I'll get it back on here in a little bit.
That might be supper size there. Too early for that.
A little on the smaller side, is it? You want me to shut this off, Bert, so he won't be embarrassed?
Yeah, you better. Let me get him the surface.
Yeah, let's see how big he is, John. We'll tell you what, turn that back on.
They've decided this is big enough to video, so I don't think Bert's got him up there tired enough yet to get him on the surface. Should be here pretty soon.
My scale only goes to.
Hell, that's supper size there. I don't think
Huh?
Bert. Damn,
Get a net, Joe. You can get a net for him, can't you? That way I can take this all-important video of Bert
How big is he?
while you net his fish for him. No, he's about 8.
All right. Here we go again, goddamn.
And Joe's going to wrestle him in. He wasn't even going to take the net to him. He thought it was too small, but it's
Drag him up a little bit more.
a whole lot bigger than anything Joe's caught this morning.
You're dealing with a professional here, Bert. None of this amateur stuff.
Yeah, he's in the
He's a keeper, Bert.
He's in the 7 to 8 pound class, and we'll wait until Bert gets the chance to weigh him.
Bert?
How much?
That's a... Don?
I think he's shaving.
That's 6, John.
I think he's shaving pounds on you, Bert.
You know, there are two sides to the scale here, Bert. You know, it's kilograms and pounds. Which side you did use?
You sure you don't want to weigh that yourself, Bert?
Yeah, Bert. By the way I read a scale, which is the accurate way.
Is he going to give you another?
He's 6 or 7, John. He's
Let's call him 7 then.
It's a tough stretch,
Quit,
but 7.
quit trying to shave it on him. Okay, 7 pounds. We'll put that in the log. We're up about 160 some pounds now.
Well, it's Tuesday afternoon. We're tied up along John, and
This thing weighs 35 pounds if it's an ounce.
he thinks he snagged a 5-pounder. Joe's
35.
down to give him a little assistance bringing that fish in. John's working him with
Been here an
skill.
hour, haven't seen this thing. I think he's got
Well, I
turtle,
haven't
Bert.
seen it either, and
I
I've
think
been
he's got
hanging
turtle.
on to it here
That
for I
fish
don't
ain't
know
that
how
big,
long.
Johnny. He's ain't been your ride.
Just because he's doing that
Look
earlier.
at that. This thing, Bert.
I'm gonna wait till John gets that fish to the
I think
surface.
we moved out of a good spot. Just come down here and be stupid.
The sucker's pretty heavy, Joe. I don't care what you
There
say.
he goes.
Where is he?
Come up top. Let's see your tail.
This is not a light one. This,
Have you got him to the surface, John?
hell, I keep thinking I do, but apparently not, no.
Well,
He's,
folks, looks like another turtle.
He's liking it a whole lot better down at the bottom.
Oh,
that's not.
Looks like a pretty good fish.
That's less than 10.
No.
If he can get him in the boat.
Better not
He's not
lose
in the
this
boat.
thing,
He don't
Joe.
count until he gets in here, right, Bert?
This
Can't
is about,
flog him till they get him in the boat, John.
no matter what Joe says, this is at least 13.
He ain't that big. He ain't that big.
You want to bet? Look at that, Joe.
I'll give you.
I'll give me 14.
Nah. I'll give
Well, once you get
I'll give you
the
11
thing
pounds.
net, Joe.
Well, John, let's get him up here.
Whose scale are we gonna use?
Are you ready, John?
We're going to use however many we need till he gets up to 13
ready?
pounds.
You ready, John?
Yep.
All right, kind of let just leave the slack and then I'm swim right in. All right, Bert, I got
Joe's
it.
got him netted.
Been a long dry spell for me, you know. I don't know. I guess I caught that one yesterday. I had a little hunk of worm.
All right. Seems how I had the only official scale.
12 pounds, John.
Oh, at least. Come on, Joe. Don't shave on me now.
I'll give you an even 10. Nice. Told you it's 10.
John's gonna try it on his scale, which is probably a little more accurate than Joe's.
The reader is, I know that.
What it is, Joe's got a fudge factory he adds in.
Nah. Here. It's gonna be interesting for me to the same person to read this scale.
Yeah, I don't think it'll fit over here.
That's the cut scale. I got it. Yeah. Hell, John, your scale's accurate. You just don't know how to read it.
I'm gonna log this fish in 11 pounds.
11, right?
I've been reading. Yeah.
Yeah, see there?
I'll stretch it
Yeah.
to 11. Bert.
Yeah,
Would be the
boy.
absolute stretch limit on that one.
You just can't trust this guy, Bert. Finger in his mouth, too bad. Just
Get right behind the gills real light. Grab that tail. There you go. Got him? There you go, Bert.
I still say that sucker's probably 13, but
Good
How's
looking
that?
fish, John.
Huh?
Good looking fish.
too bad. Yeah, see that old, I should get my bait back, shouldn't I?
That may only 11 pounds.
Brian here, kind of cruising down the river. Between places. They're a little discouraged. They haven't done too well today. Maybe that boat scares them away. You suppose that's what it is? Quite a rig, huh? The thing about it, if they ever hit a tree, it'll just take a tree right along with them. Looks like it could shed a lot of water, though. Okay, we got the whole
17 and a half.
armada here trying to get the fish
17 and a quarter with the net.
that I just caught in. 17 and a quarter pounds, I guess.
Curiosity. Can I get my scale?
Tell you, it's tough for one guy to try to get that in the boat, so
You guys had something to wait on.
wound up with all three of them here.
There's supper game.
Flip him right in the lip.
That's not something.
I'll tell you, that's,
We'll get your scale, Joe.
we'll get it out here and look at it. The head's about a half a foot wide on this thing.
How my scale go, Bert?
It's 91. Okay, now we got the true reading. When I were off camera here, I had to whip those guys a little bit. They were
time, John, just to
trying to cheat me, and it turns out to how many guys was it?
21.
21 pounds. I knew that sucker was bigger than that. I apparently ran out of battery there, so hopefully again we're getting decent video again. We're gonna hold that thing up here one more time. Like I said, the head was half a foot wide on this thing, so this is definitely
I don't know, Bert.
the catch of the trip at this point.
It's your fault, Bert.
Took him long enough.
The hot mode.
I don't know whether I want to stick my hand in his mouth even that way, Bert.
Go ahead and take him out so we can get a good shot of him.
Okay, folks.
Look at that.
You got him?
Look
Is it
at
running?
that fish.
It's running.
Okay, now that is, when I say half a foot wide on the head, you see what I mean? That's a half a foot wide head, and that's a big fish. Okay, shut her off, Bert. Wednesday morning, and Bert is already got a big catfish here. I figured I might as well get up and take a little film here because they're not letting me sleep.
Take the hook out, Bert, and I'll weigh him for you over here.
Well, let's see here.
He's trying to weigh it now.
I can get 11 pounds, but I'm not sure I'm getting the right weight.
Yeah, he's saying 11 pounds, but he's not sure yet.
11 or more.
I'm gonna wait until he gets it out of the net now. The spot that we're in here, Joe, is took two 14-pound channel cat out of this thing late last night.
I'm not going to get this out of him. I'm going to cut it.
And Bert
I'm going to have to cut it.
got a 11 and 11 and a half in the same spot yesterday.
Bert, you want to cut it down?
Joe's over here supposed to be getting our coffee ready, but he just mostly keeps talking about it. It's a nice morning out. Mostly it's gonna be warm today.
You want the net now?
It got up to 95, 93 I think I heard was the last temperature yesterday, but the humidity's been low, so it's been pretty nice. What did I set or not, but this is Wednesday. I guess that's showing on the bottom of the screen anyway. These guys sure having trouble with this fish. I think both of them got a hangover is the problem.
You're right about that.
Okay. They got it weighed, and what was it, Joe?
13 pounds.
13 pounds. And Joe's starting it off, or Bert's starting it off before 7 o'clock this morning even.
I'm gonna turn him loose. Ooh, and bite.
Got your hand, Bert?
Yeah.
Got a fish on here. In fact, I think that was the last thing I did was show something early this morning, and now here it is in the evening again. Didn't get any video taken today. We've been boating around a lot on the river, running to town and whatnot. And he's got one. Got hot today, 95 degrees.
I gotta try this guy out, John.
So we kind of just hid out in the shade.
Go out, Ken.
This afternoon, here it comes. Uh-oh.
It was a 0 pound glass.
I better turn this off because Bert's probably gonna just lost that side.
You got hook, line, and sinker, guys.
Yeah. Boy, Bert is trying to be real serious about catching up with my 21 pounder yesterday. He just caught this thing out of a drift here, and it weighs 19 pounds. Boy, there isn't room enough in that boat for us and that fish, I don't think.
Try once more, John.
So, okay. 19 pounds. 2 days to go, so Bert thinks he's gonna try to catch my 21 pound. Of course, we're really gonna have Joe upset
Let's
now.
log
won't
him
we, Bert?
in, John.
Yeah, we'll log him in. Joe's up the river a little ways. We're gonna, of course, go rub this in here in just a little bit. It's Wednesday evening. In fact, I just said a little bit ago, 92 yet. It's hot. And 30% chance of rain tonight. But right now it's clear, and they say it's supposed to cool down a little. I hope it does. And then it's supposed to kind of get cloudy and maybe rain tomorrow night. Thursday morning, Bert and I just returning from an ice run. We had to button down for rain this morning, and doesn't sound like it's over yet. Just coming back to where Joe's at. Don't know whether he's caught anything much. Boy, Bert has really been catching fish. We've got how many pounds of fish, Bert? How many pounds of fish total?
What?
How many pounds of fish total?
312, something like that.
We've got about 312 pounds of fish total. Joe's got a huge fish here.
Stay away.
He thinks.
Got one on.
I've been fighting this thing for 40 minutes. I haven't seen him yet.
Let's go cut his line. It can't be more than 21. That's what mine is.
There for just a second. I don't want to stir him up too much. Just that.
You sure you didn't tie it onto the log and throw it out? Joe thinks. Joe thinks he's got a bigger one than mine. I know what that experience is.
John.
Just a sec. Still working on him here, boy. He better not lose this or he's going to be embarrassed. He said he's had this thing on for 40 minutes, and there's no way you can horse him in because I found that out the other day. My arms were tired for hours after I fought to get a 21 pounder in one of these light fishing poles. And you don't dare try to horse them because they'll break your equipment then. So you just have to wait and make them wear themselves out entirely by paddling their tail against you. Well, I might as well sit down here and rest.
Well, about 10 minutes later, John, or Joe's, still fighting this monster.
I'm gonna net it for him if he ever gets it up here. I think I'll have a beer, Joe. You keep working.
I've been out here a long time with this.
I'm gonna wait till Joe gets to the surface and we'll record a little more.
I just want to at least be able to see him.
Well, we're still waiting on Joe.
We're still in the same spot we were last time.
And doesn't look like he's much closer either.
I'm not.
We haven't seen Brian and David since yesterday afternoon. They're downstream several miles. They'll probably be coming back up today for they're having a fish fry tonight. We went way downstream, and then we came back because we didn't like didn't have enough real tight fishing water bends in the river down there, so we came back up. Now we're back pretty near where we started. It's almost unbelievable the amount of poundage of fish we've caught. I'm gonna turn around here and show you one just laying on the bottom of the boat here that Joe caught. This fish here he said 16 pounds. We're gonna reweigh it because it looks like it's even bigger, but he caught that one while we were gone also. And he just laid in the boat now. We'll throw it back before too long.
Well, it's 10 minutes to 11.
See, Jared?
Joe's still fighting the same fish.
Jeopardy, Jared.
He's starting to wear finally.
Yeah, he's coming up more.
Joe's starting to wear this fish out. He's ready to break the surface.
I think we're 5 minutes away yet. Try to bring him up there. I'll bring him up this next time I pull a rod out. He's gonna pop up. All right. Yeah, he ain't even. There he comes. There he comes. Here's a tail, Bert.
Tail is bigger than a lot of the fish we've been catching.
There he is. Yeah, he's getting closer. Getting closer still. This is one of the critical times.
Gotta get his head up there before he's really tired.
See him fitting in that line, Jared? Yours got a bigger opening.
Yeah, but it's got a big hole inside of it too. Oh, he just ripped that one apart now. Oh, you're getting it. Just hang on. No sense hurrying it down.
I don't know about him. I'm ready. There he is. I don't know, John. I don't think so. Where's he?
Apparently not ready yet.
I don't know if I should let John help me.
It's gonna be a little bit bird.
We got me a little long yet?
Yeah, well. John, she get the net down. The net's got to be on the downstream side of the fish.
Yeah, but you can't have him going by tail. And
I'll hit him back.
I don't think you can turn him around, Joe.
He's out.
Let him go, let him go.
I am. No hurried movements, Joe.
I know it.
Look on the upstream side of the desk. You gotta get him in his head. No fish can swim backwards.
Yeah, and I never have done that one myself.
If you get him laid up there horizontal, I'll show you.
You just put it back and I'll run his nose into it. Now, hold it. Let me bring him up a little bit further. All right, ready? John, you gotta pick it up.
I don't think you'll fit in, Joe. He's going.
All right.
Okay!
Man, Bert. Let's hope it. John, look at that. Open that. Yeah.
Okay, we got him weighed. He's 22 pounds. Doggone Joe beat me by 1.
A half pound.
And
We probably won't call the tide.
still gonna see if we can hold him up. And it's hard to tell the relative size of these things unless you get somebody to hold it up. And also we're gonna reweigh this other one that Joe said is 16. Oh, yeah, you kick a hole in the side of your boat.
Box, Bert.
We're probably using more of this video on Joe than what he totally deserves, aren't we, Bird?
I can't pick it.
There it is.
One big one.
Look at the size of that.
You got him?
Yeah.
I don't. Up again, Joe.
Trouble is we can't hold these up horizontal because they just make one flop and
Just a minute.
they make a mess of things.
Just a minute, Joe.
Okay, well, we've got to go work at it some more now, I guess, Bert. Thursday afternoon. We're getting the whole armada together again. We're going to fix supper here before long. We've done a lot of fishing. It's kind of cold around here now. Still predicting a lot of rain. caught a bunch of fish. We haven't caught them all on video because I got tired of getting the video out for it yet. This is Joe up ahead in the red, and of course David and Brian. David and Brian, I guess, are going to pack out tomorrow. Joe was talking about it, and he goes, we'll have to go. Because we want to be caught down there at the landing without a four-wheel drive.
Man, him and I want to have to do that there, but we just never got in the logs about 10 miles.
Well, this is Thursday night. We're having a second fish fry. John's doing the honors frying fish. Joe filleted a 8-pounder, a 6-pounder, and a 5-pounder. Well, we've got more fish filleted and we're going to get cooked, I think.
We have been there before. Been there before.
Something, Bert.
What are you doing there?
I think we better not turn that one on. We got it blowing clear down at the bottom there.
Well, we got 2 for stove lessons, 1 for knot time.
Okay, here's some fish.
You got some fully cooked already?
Huh? Oh yeah, mine's cooking fast, David. Get Joe's plate. Joe, get your plate.
Where's the plate?
I don't think your unfortunately, the potatoes are going to be hot yet, Joe.
Well, look at that fish and just wrap it in aluminum foil, John, until it's all good. Think or not? That'll work, won't it?
Huh?
That'll work, won't it?
What?
Just wrap a skillet full of fish foil here.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it'll all come together real hot.
Yeah, man, it's real tough. That's real tough to do on this stove. We're all right, dude. We're gonna wrap it and spare a set of fish. I'll bring you all that stuff myself later. Now Bert's over there. He's just listening in on that big camera over there. Gotta watch what you say around here now, guys.
Okay, we're trying to get a night shot here of Joe catching the fish. And we're not
Where's the cigarette lighter?
sure whether we can get enough light to do anything or not.
Man, the
Kind
canvas
of all
flies are
stopped for
doing
the
it.
night. That's my motor there. Doesn't look to me like I'm getting one.
Ah, hell, John.
But anyhow, we'll see what it looks like this year. Maybe figure out some way to do it next year. Okay, Friday morning. Brian and David are going home, and Joe's got to run him about 15 miles down the river to the truck. Brian had a major shell out in his engine. Brian and David are going home today, and we'll see Joe later on. We're kind of just getting rolling here. We're not going moving very fast. We got one more day. Beautiful weather. Maybe just a little more video yet today of fish. See, my battery's starting to wear down a little bit here, but we'll try to get something. Yeah, it's been a slow day fishing. We're up to 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. We've been... Cold front came through, and we kind of haven't been catching anything, but Joe finally latched on to one here. It's been kind of, when you're out in the sun here, it's warm, but it's been windy and chilly all day. Wind coming out of the north, so we're gonna see what Joe's got here. He thinks he's got a big one. And he's had it for quite a little bit here now. We'll get back on here a little bit. Well, it looks like he's about ready to give us a chance to see how big he is.
Well, 10 or 12, isn't he?
I don't think it's as big as he thinks it is. He's pretty good size. Oh, I'd say he's...
How big that would go, Bert? 14.
He's 15 to 20, something like that. I don't know. We'll probably wind up weighing him at about 18 pounds or something like that.
He might not be done yet.
He's certainly not a small one. But I'm not going to burn up all my battery and film on him. We'll get back later.
500 pounds.
Okay, Joe's going to try to net this one himself. We can't really get up in there to help him. He's back into a
See, you don't need 5 guys.
brace here, and we can't get our boat in there.
Well, we'll wait
Oh,
and
he's
see.
well trained.
We'll see if we do or not.
We'll see if he can manage to
All
fish
right.
with both hands here.
I think it's... That's gonna go at least 14 in it. Well, that's good, John.
Looks like he's about got him.
Easy it is.
Got him in the net.
Bert?
And got him in the net. Okay, we'll
I think that's another one of those 16 pounds.
have to let him weigh it, and then
We'll
we'll find out what the truth is here. Joe took David and Brian down to the bridge. We're about halfway back down, and came back, met us, and we're about halfway back to the bridge. We'll stay fairly close to the place where the trucks are tonight, and head out early in the morning for home. Been a pretty good week. We're about to the weighing stage. It's too bad we don't have somebody over there to check out his delier, though. We may make him keep the fish until we can weigh it later.
Yeah, we need your liar. That thing's reached 26 pounds.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check it then. We aren't gonna buy one of we aren't gonna buy that on faith alone. No way.
What I'm saying,
You hang on to him and get it out here where we can get at it, and we're gonna weigh him.
you sure came a lot easier.
Okay, we'll get back to you later. Okay. Once we threatened to read the scale, Joe came out with the truth on this one. And we checked it anyhow because we weren't still going to trust him. That's 19 pounds. But that's still not too small.
All right.
My fish.
Get him out of here.
Probably the biggest one we're going to see for the rest of the trip now.
There he goes. Goodbye.
I guess it's over 500, John.
I was starting to get a little concerned whether we were going to make it the way fishing was there. Yeah, let's hope that's a sign they're starting to bite again there.
Well, looks like John tied into a pretty good fish. He's working him. What do you think this will weigh, John?
Well, I hope Joe doesn't come by because it's going to look awful small in comparison to that last one. I'm guessing this is only about a 5. Yeah, maybe a little more. Not too big.
He's bending the pole pretty good.
Yeah.
You think you need the net?
I think I can get it. Oh, boy. Yeah, maybe you better help me with the net here, Bert.
Oh, guys, sure like that shouldn't need a net, John, but I'll give you a hand.
Yeah.
Well, John didn't get the fish out of the water.
I'm not going to show this one. It's only about 5 pounds. It's not very big. I sure don't want Joe to see it after that last one. This too, but he's starting to pick up a little bit now. Unfortunately, since he caught that 19-pounder, we're probably going to have to hear a lot of stuff the rest of this trip.
Well, that 19-pounder did put us over 500 pounds, John.
Yeah, we're now over we must be around 510 pounds in total now. Those are fish that are over 5 pounds. We started logging. We had one category in our log that we were going to log with hash marks under the call them the 3 to 5 pound range, and it just got to be too much work. We just quit it, so we got a bunch of hash marks in there. Like I would have added probably 5 today just to the hash mark part of it. So we gave up. So all of those that we are logging are over 5 pounds. And we're now over 500 pounds in total for the 5 of us. Most of those, I think, are Joe's and Bert's and mine. But Brian and David's fishing picked up in the last couple, 3 days, so I think they went home happy. And we're kind of running out of time here now. Wishing we had a little more, but we'll probably get a little more video before we leave for home yet.